Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we're gonna go over 4 Supercross tracks that I think everybody needs to go check out. And first we're gonna start off with DDC Cincinnati. Now this track is amazing. All of the DDC tracks really have been amazing since they've dropped. I enjoy every single one of them, although I'm not fast enough to compete in any of them in the series that they run. I can't do it, but I gave my best shot for the video. Try to get a good lap in, get a couple laps in. I figured we'll do like probably 2 minutes worth of each track and yeah, see where we go. Now, DDC is one of them series that's difficult, but it doesn't have to be. So it's difficult if you want to hit the big lines and compete. But if you're just trying to have fun, flow around, and ride a good Supercross track, you definitely can hop on here and enjoy it and not hit the big lines. Just, you know, flow and hit the lines you're able to hit. And for that reason, I really love the entire series, man. DDC, I forget, I think it's Aiden that does the tracks for these, and he does such a good job, man. He really does. Like the texturing, the object placement, and my favorite thing about it is that every track that they've released for the city, like Cincinnati, Minneapolis, whatever, it has the actual stadium that they would have been held in. Now I don't know where he gets the stadiums, or if he models them himself, or what he does. But regardless, it's awesome knowing, oh, we almost had that quad. It's awesome knowing that you're in the actual stadium. And I just think it just adds to the vibe of the whole track. And just overall, the track is just amazing, man. They all are. I haven't ridden a single one this year that I don't like, which is crazy. Usually, even in ARL, there's a couple of them that you might not like all the way, you know what I mean? But we're gonna move on to the next track in this list. All right, so right now we are on TCs Session Supercross, and of the 4 on this list, this one was the hardest one for me. There are some lines that you can definitely tell are much easier to hit on the 450, but I think the hardest part of this track is the whoops, man. It is more of a 1-to-1 scaled track, and because of that, everything is just so close together, and the whoops are kind of big, so the whoops are kind of hard to hit. This is the best, like, after I've done, I don't even know how many laps, I've done 15 laps or something, I finally feel comfortable enough to get up on here and record a couple laps and talk to you guys about the track. But TC, he makes some amazing tracks. He always has. And the visuals of this track, it's crazy to say, I think he even stepped it up on this track, man. Like, I love the texture of the soil and the way that looks, and how he has the leaves on the ground and they're right under the tree. I don't know. It's a whole vibe, man. This track is absolutely phenomenal. He did an amazing job with the norms, with building the jumps, the way the track flows, and each section that you hit on here has multiple line choices throughout the entire track. So you can hit it a ton of different ways. Now, as far as the fastest lines, I'm not 100% sure on that because, like I said, I'm not the greatest at the game, especially on Supercross, man. Supercross is definitely kryptonite to me. I need to work on my Supercross skills for sure, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But overall, the track is definitely worth you going and checking out, and the best part is he released this track for free, man. He could have put it on the shop, but he gave it to you guys for free, so definitely go check it out. Now let's go check out the next track. All right, so now we are on Pintoop Supercross by the man Callum. Now Callum has been absolutely cooking. I don't know what he's been doing, but he has just been nonstop making fire tracks, bro. And I think this is like his 3rd Supercross track that he's released over the course of the last week and a half, maybe. It might have even been less than that, but he's released 3 Supercross tracks on the shop. I think they're all with the same template, but of the 3 that he released, this one's my favorite, and it's also the hardest one. This one actually is right up there with TC in difficulty level, man. This track is not an easy track at all. So that's why I'm on the 450 actually, because like there's some sections that I just didn't feel I could hit unless I was on the 450. So I normally don't ride the 450, but I hopped up on it for this track, and man, it's a fun, very fast-paced and very flowy track. Now you do have to be very like meticulous with the lines that you choose and where you're gonna hit. But another thing I really like is you're not locked into one specific set, like a specific line. You know, each section has multiple line choices, each section has different flows, and I just really enjoy this track overall, you know what I mean? Now I don't know how he pumped out 3 tracks in a week and a half. It's kind of mind-boggling. I wonder if they're all like the same template, and so he just created 3 tracks and then masked them all together, put all the objects on, and then was like, I'm gonna release these like staggeredly, you know what I mean? That had to have been how he did it, because I don't understand how the man pumped out 3 Supercross tracks in 3 weeks, and they were all really good quality. But of the 3, this is definitely my favorite, and the next track on this list is awesome. So we're gonna get to that now. All right, so we are on Ols Factory SX, something like that. It's by Oliver, and this track is amazing. As you already know, I love my snow tracks. Any track that has snow all over it, especially with the dual height map, which I feel like ever since JV did the North, people have definitely, you know, taken that idea and kind of, you know, I don't want to say taking it to the next level, because JV did it the best, but this track is awesome, man. Now, it is not as close together as the other Supercross tracks, so for this one, a 450 would definitely serve you better, especially if you're wanting to clear all the big lines. So, once again, we're on the 450 on this track. Now, the whoops on this track, I really enjoy the whoops. He did a great job on them. They're not hard to hit at all. The hardest part of this track is some of the rhythm sections, like some of the lines, trying to hit the triples properly and stuff like that. That's where it can get a bit difficult, but outside of that, it's a very straightforward Supercross track, very fast, very flowy, and it's a blast to ride, man. So, but if you guys have not yet, man, go down below and hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys join that Discord, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. We're on the road to 7K. We just hit 6,500, I want to say like 2 days ago. We've been growing pretty quick, man, so thank you very much. I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, and I will link I will put a link down below in the description for each one of these tracks, so that way you guys can go pick them up if you want. The only one that was free was TCs Supercross. The rest of them are on the shop, but I think the most expensive one was Pintoop, which was $1.50. I believe DDC and Pintoop were $1.50. The Oliver one, this one that we're on now, is only $1. So other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.